I'm married. My wife is 35, going to be 36, and I have a 12-year-old son.
Thanks for explaining how numbers
The issue
work.
I'm having is that I have a vasectomy, and I got it roughly...
Wait, what?
Vasectomy.
What?
Oh, vasectomy. Nice. Good ears.
No, 7 years ago. But I've been with my wife for 6 years. And she knew I had a vasectomy when I got with her. And we always keep having arguments because she wants a kid and she's getting older.
One note, the kid that he mentioned, he clarified in another call, that was from a former wife.
A previous relationship, yeah.
The problem is every year that goes by, getting a vasectomy reversal, the chances go down. So when I'm trying to, we get into an argument, it always ends up with me saying that, yeah, sure, I'll get it reversed or whatever. You know, I'm kicking that can down the road.
Okay, or whatever. All right. I was so on this guy's side because I thought it was like, look, I love you, but I got a vasectomy. I don't want any more kids.
He's
but now he's
like he's playing Madden.
Yeah. He's like,
whatever.
Well, I'm just kind of like toying with the love, with the woman I ostensibly love. I'm kind of denying her one of the greatest joys in life because I don't feel like it. But anyway.
Yeah, whatever. I'll fill my balls with cum or whatever.
Sure, I'll get it reversed or whatever. You know, I'm kicking that can down the road. But honestly, I don't want another kid. And I don't want to hurt her feelings. And I've gotten advice to say, like, I can go and act like I got it done, you know, go get my balls cut open or whatever, and act like I got it reversed when I really didn't, because she's all about just the thought that I would do it and try for her is all that matters.
Jesus, dude.
But if it does get reversed and I do have a kid, like, fuck, I'm locked down for another 18 years, and my son's already 12, you know? I'm paying child support on that. It's just, there's a lot to it, and I'm not sure how to go about it, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself faking that I got a vasectomy reversal and just sitting here
at
looking at her every day, her hope and everything. It would just kill me and eat me up inside. So I'm not sure what advice you have for me.
Holy shit.
And I would really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
I think you know what the advice is.
How do you,
You know what the advice is.
Like, this guy has the urgency. The urgency in his voice is like he's talking to fucking King Solomon.
It's like
or
he's
like a
running
genie.
down the road
It's
from
like-
the wife being like, fuck me.
He's like, look, please use one of your magic wishes on me. Please change my wife's mind. Please make it so that I haven't been essentially lying to her.
Deceiving a woman and changing the trajectory of her future permanently.
Yeah, like that urgency is just the guilt, like the guilt coming home to roost.
He's like, I'm thinking about like cutting off my dick and saying it was an accident.
I'm thinking of pouring molten lead on my dick and saying I got fucked up at a job site.
I'm thinking about pretending to go to war and blow up my legs. But I don't know. Do you think I should do that?
You guys have any other advice?
Anyway, I love the special.
Fuck, this guy's hilarious, man. Dude.
You just have to tell her
that
you don't want a kid.
Your options are so, like, you have fucked up so bad not making this clear. You had a vasectomy and a kid. But here's what happened. There was a moment where to you didn't want to lose her. So you just pretended, you lied to her and said that you would consider, or maybe at the time you were considering reversing your vasectomy, right?
No way.
But exactly. I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt, right? Yeah. But there was a time where being honest was risky to the relationship, and you decided you didn't want to lose her, so you were going to lie. Risky. Or you thought it was risky, whatever. Who knows? If you had just been open with her, maybe she didn't want to lose you. I mean, you had a pretty good point. Child plus the surgery. If anyone is going to be like, hey, I don't want kids, that's a guy who's got that's somebody that you might be able to at least like have an argument for, right?
Yeah.
But now you've built a life together. I don't know how long they've been married. Did he say how long they've been married?
I don't know if he specified how long they've been
I'm married. My wife is 35, 12-year-old son.
Oh, I've been with my wife for 6 years.
6 years. Yeah. So he got the vasectomy right before they got together. Yeah, dude.
You're just bitching out when you guys talk. She cries a whole bunch. You have to man up and say, I don't want another kid and we can't be together. That's people break up over that. It sucks.
Your option. Yeah, that's actually really true. The options are have the kid or get it reversed and just see what. Maybe God's got your back and you just never knock your fucking wife up. She's getting kind of old. You know what I mean? Like, but I just think. This is tough, man. You have to either have a, like you have to be honest with your wife and just see what happens. That's the only way this relationship succeeds here. Because otherwise, your options are just reverse the vasectomy and kind of feel like you hate yourself and are a pushover, or make the decision to reverse it and actually have a kid. And I get that what you're saying is like you have a 12-year-old, you're 6 years away, but like, bro, you met her when she was 30. Which is already, not the, like, I know science is whatever, but it's like every year it gets harder to have a fucking kid. And like, you gotta tell her one way or the other. If she she really wants something and you've kind of pretended you'd be into it, it's fucked up. I think what you're realizing is you've been fucked up to someone that you love and you feel really guilty about it. And you got to decide, man, are you going to just fucking have a kid with her like she wants, or are you not going to have kids? From where I'm sitting, honestly, who gives a fuck? She wants the kid. You already have a kid.
Just have one.
He's 12. He'll be around. He'll be a good, it's like, I don't know, man.
Also, if you have the thought where you're like, I really don't want to have a kid, but I don't want to tell her that I've been fucking her life up, just be like, I thought about it long and hard, and I realized now I don't want to have a kid. You don't have to go back. You don't have to be like, I knew this the whole time, and I fucked your life up. Just say you made the decision now, because that way she won't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lie, but not as big of a lie.
Not as big of a lie. Don't tell her that you knew this since you got together that you were gonna fuck her day up.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but this isn't like. By not getting it reversed, he was basically saying, I don't want to have a kid. By being like, oh, I'll do it later.
Right.
He was kind of, like, I know what you mean, but it's still like a, hey, I really thought about it when I actually had to do it, and I don't want to do it.
Right.
He doesn't really have a way out.
Yeah.
He's just...
Yeah, but his whole, like, lie was, should I, like, spray mayonnaise in her and say it's jizz? It's like, dude, you got to do something truthful.
Yeah.
You can't, like... lie to her, and also you should just have another kid. What else you got going on?
I don't think this man should have any children. You're a bad guy. You are not a good guy.
Well, he had the first kid. He was pretty young.
And she was 6 years ago, so your kid was 6 when she was with him. What does she want? She wants to be pregnant.
Yeah, she
just
I know what you mean, but
she has like 2 years left. Let her go and find somebody else. Take one for the team. Take care of your son, who you obviously hate.
Right. And, who you see as nothing but a financial burden.
Yeah.
This guy's probably not a great dad if he's already had a kid.
He's trying to convince her. No, it's actually sucks to have a kid.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want this.
The kid's standing right there. He's like, this is bad.
The kid's living with his mother. The kid's not standing anywhere near him.
Yeah. I have a 12-year-old kid that I can talk to sometimes.
Yeah, I have a 12-year-old pen pal that I have to buy 2 presents a year for. Yeah, dude, you have to just have this. And here's the other thing. You never know. You could be truthful, and she could be like, I'm 36. Do I really want to start over? I love this guy. Can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, she might be like, this sucks, but I want to stay with you. You know what I mean? Like, you never know.
She won't, because you're a bad guy.
She won't, because if I was her, I'd feel incredibly betrayed by you.
Yeah.
But what you gotta do is be like, I've been thinking about this. I don't think I want a kid. That's how you go into it. You don't go into it going, I've been lying to you for 5 years.
At our wedding day, I crossed my fingers. Yeah, don't.
I know what you guys are saying.
I wake up and stare at you at the foot of the bed while we're sleeping.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's such a, like, tough sell. Because it's not something that... It's like he already has a kid.
What I would do is I would eat a bunch of mushrooms and be like, I had this huge awakening that I realized, like, I really don't want to have a kid. Like, I would make it seem like an event occurred where I was like, oh, suddenly. Or I would be like, I saw a kid die in the newspaper and it broke my heart so much that I can't possibly have it. Or like, Trump winning the election or I would blame it on like an event.
Well, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's what I would do.
Trump won. Sorry, my balls are not getting touched.
That's what dudes be saying. They're like, oh, I don't want to have a kid in Trump's America. I'm like, you live with 8 guys in a basement.
That's because you're like, okay.
Yeah. You can come in me and I'll just like take Plan B. We don't have to have a kid. I wasn't asking for your cum for a kid. I would never do that. I asked for your cum for your pleasure.
I just wanted you to take the condom off because I thought you'd have a better time.
Yeah, because I thought you would want to do it again if we did that.
The saddest laugh.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. The chickens are coming home to roost here.
It's so hot.
I know it is hot.
So hot.
I know. It's tough. The summertime podcasts are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta... All of these are interesting things, but at the end of the day, what it comes down to is you have to fucking... You just gotta tell the truth here and say, you know what? I just can't see myself. He's 30. He's like, I can't see myself being like changing diapers. You know what I mean? In the next couple of years, I've been through it, and it's like I just and then see what happens, man. And she might be hurt, and she might leave you, but
she will leave you.
You know, she's been, to her credit, she's been clear about what she wants, and you just haven't taken it seriously, and that's on you. And you might have to pay for it here by either having a kid or losing this person.
Sounds like you're a little scared of her.
Yeah.
I think this is like, I mean, I know this feeling. I remember I got caught when I was in like 3rd grade, and there was a stretch where I was like telling my parents I did all my homework at school and telling my teachers I left my homework at home. And I was like, this is fucking genius. I could just do this forever. And then there was a parent-teacher conference. They were both in the same room, and I was like, oh no. I'm fucking... I have
in this situation, he's going to be like, he fixed my vasectomy. I'm fixed. No, I didn't. What are you talking about?
No, he reversed
that like a dinner somewhere?
Yeah. Yeah, he just takes an X-Acto knife to his cock. He's like, oh, I did a bad job. Anyway, dude, you know, whatever. Again, good luck. You're pretty fucked here. But
yeah, you are, but...
You have to decide what you want more. You know, your wife. And the other thing is, like, having a kid would almost be like... Yeah, you would just, like, almost make up for being a fucking shithead.
Yeah.
You would be kind of like a... And it's like... But if you really don't want a kid, then you just have to fucking get out of that relationship. It's selfish, basically, to be like, what I want is for her to give up on what she wants and to just live the life I want her to live.
Right, you're a bad life. A kid is anything other than you, which I am for. You know what I mean? Like, it's either live her life with a liar or leave him and have a kid. That sucks. Yeah. That's brutal, dude. And she's just like, he says he's gonna reverse it. Isn't he so committed? And he's like, fuck.
Yeah. But anyway, dude, you know.
You may be fucked, but you're never fucked if you're telling the truth, at least.
There we go.
You know?
There we go.
Really, because then you're like talking to like a podcast, right?
Yeah, you're just
like sending in a voicemail, like, what do I do? It's like, dude, just, you know you shouldn't be doing this.
I know.
You know you shouldn't be doing this.
I know. At the end of him being like, if you have anything,
what could we possibly come up with, man?
This is a tough one. A pickle, I'm putting you in here.